Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Legal Matters by Sai Babu Sankara. This video will be useful to the jurisprudence students. Here, Honorable High Court of Bengal, West Bengal, Madam, her name I will tell you much further, Justice Maushmi Bhattacharya. She held the difference between read up and read down provisions of constitutional jurisprudence. Read up and read down. Normally, we observe the procedure of reading down the act, but read up. That means go ahead upstairs and actually you have to guess the intention of the legislature. To read up a provision is to flesh it out and fill the words to erase discordance, just like our harmonious construction. Calcutta High Court, she said regarding some excise rules. So the case law is New Kenilworth Hotels Private Limited, New Kenilworth Hotels Private Limited and another versus State of West Bengal and others in WPR number 4873 by 2018. What is the main problem? The problem is that, please remember, the exemption of public limited companies from paying the so-called license fees when the management is changed. If it is a private company, they have to pay the fee. It is a public limited company, they need not pay the fee. This is definitely irregular. Public limited and private limited company, only number of partners are different, that's all. Why should you show that much difference? So, she has held the rule number 5 sub-rule 1 of clause D. So 5.1 of the West Bengal Excise Rules 2009. She held that this rule particularly is unconstitutional. So definitely either it should be deleted or doctrine of severability will occur to it. Or sometimes it may go to doctrine of eclipse, because some other judge may give some other opinion, right? So Justice Maushmi Bhattacharya, she stated that mere change in the composition of the board of members, it will not constitute a change in the management of a company. Number one, change in the board of directors, they will not change the management. No doubt the gradings may be changed, the designations may be changed. But since the number did not change, so it's not called a change of management, number one. Number two, the proviso exempting public companies from the payment of fees is ultra vires. Exception. So public limited companies are being looked into on one side, whereas private limited companies they have to pay fees. What is this difference? So please remember, the Constitution, please remember, it's not based on the bias. It's not based on the bias. It should be on the rational nexus with the purpose sought to be achieved. What is the purpose? Payment of the so-called excise duty. Payment of excise duty, even though it is a private limited company or public limited company, should be the same. Right? So here, the contention by the hotel people is that there was only a change of members or change in the board of directors. So it does not amount to change in the management. Therefore, they need not apply for the new license or they need not pay the so-called excise duty. But the department or state, they have insisted that when you are designating some other new persons, when you are inducting new members, definitely it is a change in the management, you have to pay. So basing on this, they came to the High Court. So please remember, the petitioners also contended that such things are occurring only to the private companies. So therefore, clause E to the proviso, rule 5.1 should be held unconstitutional. That is, their request ultimately court also agreed for the same. Right. court said, so constitutional provision or constitutional jurisprudence, she has mentioned, it is observed that while the expression reading down may have been popular in constitutional law jurisprudence, to read up means, here you understand what is read up. Read up means to supply words or filling up the lacuna so that the provision is consonant in line with the context of the statute. So you have to read up the jurisprudence. So read up means adjusting. Read down means making into pieces and so read up jurisprudence makes that both the public and private limited companies should be on one line only. So this rule number 5, clause 1 of the Excise Rules 2009 is unconstitutional. That is what she stated. So if any other judgment comes only on this particular rule, we will accept. Otherwise, till this is waived off or till it is said constitutional, it becomes only unconstitutional. So the rule will be that the private companies, private limited companies and public limited companies, they have to pay the excise duty when there is a change in the management. Okay, thank you.